Interactive discussion board participation. The word interactive is one you may not have associated with discussion board participation before, but as online education continues to evolve, this area of instructor involvement is quickly becoming an important retention tool. Why is it important? Interactive participation is important for many reasons. Our courses are created to help students master specific course materials and objectives. And as great as they are, there will always be gaps in student understanding. The discussion forum is the heart of the online classroom. This is where those gaps can be bridged, where students can be guided to deeper understanding, probed for new insights, and many other things. The discussion board is where the voices of your students can engage their instructor and each other. It is meant to be a two-way conversation. Initial threads posted by students need recognition, guidance, and further exploration. This cannot happen fully without direct instructor interaction. Learning is a lot like putting pieces of a puzzle together. Some students may be able to do this on their own with ease, but most will need your help to make connections and put those pieces together. By reading their posts, you will see firsthand where they may be missing a key point and where they may need a little help putting those pieces together, as well as where they are discovering new insights. Let's start with some conversation stoppers. These are red flags to the student that the instructor is not engaged or interested in their learning. Basically, you must avoid doing any of the things we ask students not to do in their posts. If they have a 75-word minimum for their responses, avoid presenting single-sentence posts to them. Use college-level writing that is proofread before being submitted. Never use all caps or all italics or all bolding or other distracting presentation forms. If you post announcements in your forums as new threads, make sure you still meet that minimum number of direct responses to student posts. Avoid generic conversational tone only. Saying something like, "Great thread, I liked your insights. I haven't thought of it that way before. Well done. Looking forward to reading your draft." All of that is 5 sentences of conversation only, and another red flag to the student that you may not have taken the time to actually read their post, and that is the key here. Demonstrate to the student that what they said mattered by responding directly to the insights they have presented to the forum. Some tools. Using a gold file is a technique designed to impart your professional expertise and wisdom to the student while still demonstrating direct interaction with their initial thread comments. You create paragraph-sized presentations related to the discussion forum prompt. This can be anything from areas you know students tend to have troubles with to topics you want them to explore further. The key here is to use the space to bridge the gap or help them connect more deeply. Here's how it works. The EN 106 Week 1 discussion forum currently addresses various plagiarism scenarios. This is a gold file entry expressing something I want the student to further understand. While it seems Chris's paper should get a second submission because new material may have been added, most institutions will not allow recycled papers, Herzing University included, and here is the reasoning. The recycled paper has already received feedback and a grade from an instructor in a previous course. The work then is not originally created for the current course. It has had the opportunity to benefit and improve from the instructor's feedback while the other students did not. So this, in a nutshell, is what I want the student to walk away with. So here's the complete response. Wonderful insights here, and I completely understand your confusion on the seriousness of his actions. So there I've connected with the student directly and shown directly that I have read her post and I understand she's confused on this portion. So then I put in the gold file prepared paragraph, and then I close it out with a sentence. Question. Have you ever considered reworking a paper from one course and submitting it to another? Let's look at another example. Latasha's case is another tricky one. Because it is a formal assignment, Latasha cannot be her own expert. This means even if she knows a great deal of information on the topic, she must find sources to make the statements. That is the only way to give a formal academic paper strength. So the first step is to acknowledge the student's name. Let's take a look at how it would come together. Hi, Tyler. Next step, demonstrate you actually read the student's post. Excellent point in that we really don't know how specific the information she provided really was. Next, present the gold file. And last, encourage further discussion by posting a question. Should we stay away from those type of topics that we could be considered experts? Notice that both of these examples followed the same steps. And remember too that the gold filed entries can be saved for use in future terms unless the discussion forums are revised or changed. Images, links, and YouTube videos. We'll have a job aid posted in the discussions module for you to follow to embed these types of tools within your posts. But for now, I wanted you to see how these tools entice the reader to look longer or look deeper. For YouTube, you will see this little icon, which is circled here. Click it and copy and paste the embed code you obtained from YouTube. And then this is what the student sees. An inviting opportunity to learn more on the topic. And they really do click on them. They seem to enjoy these quite a bit. So some best practices. Create a bare minimum of 4 substantive posts per week. Posts need to be unique. Do not copy the same post multiple times, for example. Demonstrate that you read the student's post within your response. Give students a reason to respond back, or in some direct way encourage further discussion. Include images, embedded videos, whatever tools you want to use to enhance your conversation. And please proofread all posts, avoid grammar errors, typos, or other issues we ask students to avoid, such as texting slang, using all caps, that sort of thing. Remember, each discussion post you make is a reflection on you as an instructor and as Herzing University as an institution. There are thousands of universities across the nation. Don't lose a student over lack of engagement. And last, remember the discussion forum is your classroom where students are voicing their thoughts and looking to you for recognition, guidance, and deeper understanding. Use it to make a difference.